Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your December tarot reading. So I hope you are all doing well. As always, for the monthly spreads anyway, I've split my deck into 3 piles. So over here you've got the major arcana for your major energy. Over there you've got the court cards, which is how you're advised to show up to maximize the energy. And then we have the minor arcana to delve into the message. I'm going to be using the Naked Heart Tarot deck by Gillian Wilde. I have reviewed this deck in my channel, so I will leave you a link in the description box below if you want to check out the artwork and maybe get the cards for yourselves. I've also posted the Tarot Birth card readings for December, so I will leave you a link to the playlist in there in the bottom and also at the end if you want to check them out in case you don't resonate with this reading or if you want a broader picture. So as always, please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies and drop the rest. So what is the main energy for my Gemini Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for their highest good? So your main energy is the Earth Mother. Oh, that's beautiful. That is the Empress card. And obviously I will go in depth with the meanings as soon as all the cards are out. Let's see what core card you're advised to embody this month. And you're advised to embody the movement of wands. Movement in this deck represent the knights, so it's the Knight of Wands. So we're talking about passionate action required here. Let's delve into your messages. Alright, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, not surprised to see this combination if I'm honest, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so 2 sevens. Let me just move them up so you can fully see the cards. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work you may not be aware of, we have the Seven of Wands. This is interesting. If you've got a lot of air in your chart, Aquarius got the same Seven of Wands energy working underneath. You have 3 sevens, okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to mention to you. 7 is a very powerful and spiritual number, and when it comes to tarot, this is really the number that talks about self-evaluation, self-analysis. So you may be going through a period where you are really analyzing things, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your actions, whether it's your belief. You're going into a process of evaluation, and the process of that is what becomes, that's how you draw from your experience, and then that gives you the confidence to move confidently in the future. Now, wands being fire energy, this represents passions, desires, and your spirit. The Seven of Wands is a card of defending your stance or defending your grounds. You may be defending a decision that you made. You may be defending a relationship that you chose to enter. You may be defending your position at work, or you may even be defending, that's a special message for someone out there, your deeper beliefs, because they're being challenged right now. And you may even be defending those beliefs within yourself because you're going through a period where actually you're doubting your beliefs, so you're defending why you're believing in them. It's going to make sense for someone out there. It's a very specific message. But with the Seven of Wands as well, there could be an energy of, just generally speaking, resistance. And it may be a subconscious resistance that you are not aware of. And it's very interesting because your main energy is the beautiful Empress. Now, this is number 3, which is growth, evolution, expansion. It's a beautiful energy. The Empress represents fertility in any domain. So everything or anything that you are trying to grow is on fertile ground. So if it's a relationship, it's going to grow. If it's a project, a business, it will grow. A new career, anything like that. It's a very auspicious card. Very, very good card for love and also for career and money. It's lacking for nothing. The Empress lacks for nothing. And with that comes a certain level of confidence. Her vibration is very high because she knows she lacks for nothing. So she, obviously because of this, she attracts even more positive things towards herself. And I'm really getting a message here for some of you that it's all about vibration, and you really need to believe in what it is that you want to achieve or what it is that you're defending. Take what resonates, because this is what's going to attract even more good things for you. So that's the energy, which is promising, growth, expansion, things, it's a very, very good, auspicious ground for you to develop. And in order to maximize this type of energy, I'm not surprised to see that you've got the Knight of Wands, because the Knights represents taking action. The Knights, they are confident, they move forward, and they always have a mission. And Wands, as I've explained with the Seven of Wands, is your spirit, your passion, your desire. The Knight of Wands is somebody, and again, this is the energy, okay, no genders attached. This is someone who's going to go for what they feel passionate about, and this is what the advice is. Now, I will never presume to tell you how to lead your life. I'm just telling you what your spirit team is telling me. I'm giving you messages that I'm hearing loud and clear in my head. And obviously, ultimately, you do you. But this is really a card of being bold, of really going for it. Whatever ignites your heart and soul on fire is what you need to go towards, is what I'm hearing. And this is going to involve probably turning your back on something, because you've got the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, cups being water energy, representing your feelings, your emotions. The Eight of Cups is a very powerful card, although the energy of the card actually is not very comfortable, because with the Eight of Cups, you coming to realize that the situation you're currently in, whether we're looking at work or romance, whatever the case may be, or even your spiritual beliefs, this is saying that it no longer serves you. So let's say, because I know there's someone out there, it's a special message that I keep on hearing, your current beliefs no longer serve you anymore, and that is very upsetting to you, but at the same time it's very empowering, because you're realizing that there's something else better out there for you, and now you can turn and go towards your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. Now, it's not going to be about spiritual beliefs for all of you, obviously, but it could be a career that you're looking at, a current job, and you're feeling very despondent and dissatisfied, and it's difficult because you may have been in this position for quite a while, and you get comfortable, and that turning your back on that is going to mean changing your life, which is always daunting, but that ultimately it's going to be better for you. You just know, because it's supported by the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is my favorite minor arcana card. It's the card of having it all, because the coins represent the physical realm. This is earth energy, so practical, grounded energy, and it represents either your home life, so the actual building and the relationships within, particularly if you're a homemaker, or if you're retired, for instance. But it's also career, jobs, business, side hustle, your financial assets. And the Ten of Pentacles is having more than you need, and having so much that you can leave some behind, and you can be really generous. It's often referred to as the legacy card, what you can leave behind. It's turning your back on something so that you can get to that, because you are experiencing a deep growth with the Empress. For some of you, it may well be turning your back on a long-term committed relationship, because sometimes the Ten of Pentacles can be this, and this is why we'll be feeling some resistance, subconscious resistance, because obviously, when you're with someone for a long time, you build memories, you build foundations. It's very difficult to do, but that's for just a couple of you. For the others, it's just turning your back on the current situation because you know long term it's not for you and you want your Ten of Pentacles. You're being pushed because you can feel this energy of growth with the Empress. And so normally, and you know, absolutely understandably, it brings you into the Two of Pentacles energy, because the Two of Pentacles is weighing up your options, more grounded energy with the Seven of Coins right next to it. So you're weighing up your options, you're looking at things practically, and you're saying, okay, can I actually afford to leave? If we're talking about turning your back on a job, sorry, you know, can I afford to? Can I afford to not receive a salary whilst I look for another job, or whilst my business that I so want to start can make money? It's that kind of thing. It's, you know, weighing up the pros and the cons. If it's a relationship, it's the same thing. You know, can I afford financially to leave? Because when we're with someone for a very long time, our finances have a tendency to obviously get tangled up. So this is really somebody who's looking at the situation, making the list, pros and cons, weighing up the options. Supported with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is looking at what you've got and, you know, questioning. Was it worth it? Is it going to be worth my while, basically? Is going through the trauma of turning my back on something or someone, is this going to be worth my while? Is really the clear message. Because it is a big move for you, I can see that. And you're conflicted. You've got this Five of Wands here. Five is the energy of disruptions. It disrupts the stability of a number four. But it's definitely an energy that's nudging you to move. So Wands being passion, desire. The Five of Wands talks about conflicts, sometimes competition, but I'm really not getting the vibe of competition here. I'm getting the internal conflict about you weighing up your options. Is it going to be worth my while to turn my back on this? I really want to leave. I know it's not good for me anymore. And the advice, again, is go with where your heart and soul is crying for, basically. Because you've got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is the work smarter, not harder card. This is the card because it's the mental realm, sword energy, air energy, very much your energy. This is the card that talks about looking at a situation and coming up with a solution that you may not have thought of before. Sometimes it also means taking the least trodden path. If you think about the Rider-Waite-Smith card, it's the dude who's stealing the swords at night from the other army. And people are like, oh, you know, it's betrayal. Yeah, no, it's someone who's very intelligent, who's realized that if he takes their weapons, he's not going to have to fight tomorrow and he may not die. Okay, so work smarter. Do you see what I'm saying? So in order to be able to grow and turn your back on whatever it is you need to turn your back on, this is think out of the box. And you will be able to dodge all of these internal conflicts that you have. You know, you'll find answers to all those blocks that you erect in your head when you're like, oh, but if I do this, this and this is going to happen. With the Seven of Swords energy, this is work around it. Think differently is what I'm hearing loud and clear. And remember, everything is fertile when the Empress is here. So it's a very, very positive energy for movement, for moving out of this. So I'm going to grab a final card to close out your reading. So can we have a final message for my Gemini Aquarians, please? This card right here speaking to me, so I'm going to grab it. And we have the Six of Pentacles. You see, that's beautiful. Six is harmony after having overcome some kind of disruption, conflict, that kind of thing. And you've got this five of Wands. Once you've worked out how to make this happen, harmony is coming back into your world. Pentacles energy again. You've got 4 Pentacles cards. They're very strong in your reading today. This is the perfect equilibrium between giving and receiving, or between movement and periods of stability where you can rest, take a breather, basically. So this is a very, very happy, positive card. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your time is your most precious commodity. I'm humbled you chose to spend it with me. Do not forget to check your tarot birth card reading. It may give you more information, or may complement, or even may resonate better if this did not resonate with you for this month. And I'll leave you a card here. So I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.